as their Ravens will match up with the New England Patriots. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Alright, I'm going to go to game chat to talk to a Christian, so I don't have to leave. Alright! Alright!
Wait, that's 380! Get that quarterback at all costs! Hey, Steve 6! Steve 6!
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Wait for the end!
On first down, Brady. Buying time to his left. And incomplete to open things up. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there. And that'll bring up second down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Wait, 20!
Double dog, that's the way.
They'll run it here. This is James White.
There you
It's
are.
a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I was literally trying to text you and you hyped the ball.
I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, they'll run with White.
Dude, I can't
And
run.
across midfield, he goes into Raven territory. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
Dude, my freaking buttons are jank. That's all I'm saying.
And Brady will sneak it. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Let's get off the field. Let's get
They're running it. It's Michelle. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. Sony Michel won't get there. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Jackson now into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker Kyle Van Noy. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this, it's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL, but I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turn. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Edelman was the intended target.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
After the interception, here's Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end boy.
So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down.
Golfer is confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Now Jackson on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
The quarterback run good for 10 that time, but it does lead to a third down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it first and goal. Now Jackson. The quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. Second and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. And you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Stonewalled on second down. Now let's see what they can do on third and goal from the 2. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. Defense didn't budge on third down. Now what are we going to see on fourth?
We're soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times. It's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit, but having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
Brady and the Patriots now first and 10 at their own 16. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now third and long. From the gun, it's Brady. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34.
He was hit stick.
Pickup of 24 on the third down conversion.
He still got it.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Brady going to throw. Oh,
that works.
In the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
26. Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Watch the pass.
This is Ingram on first and 10.
What?
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Lawrence Guy able to bring him down.
Let's go.
On second down, Ingram. And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 29.
58 to Mike. Check back.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. From 17 yards out as the Ravens push further out in front. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Ben Watson was the intended target, the tight end. That'll bring up 2nd down. Well, CD, with the end of the season comes the announcement of the All-Pro team, and everybody was like, wait a second, Christian McCaffrey's listed twice. Is that a mistake? No, he got it both at running back and flex. Pretty impressive.
Very impressive, because I think a lot of people thought that if you have a running back and a flex position, that maybe Christian McCaffrey would go into the flex because he catches the ball so well, and you would go ahead and elevate the big guy out of Tennessee, Derrick Henry, to the all-pro running back. Henry ends up being a second-team guy, but McCaffrey deserves being first-team running back as well as first-team flex. He had a tremendous, spectacular year.
I know he's going to get some BS catch.
5 players named to the all-pro selection. Of course, leading the way for them, the quarterback Lamar Jackson.
Yes, and rightly so, and I fully expect him to be named the MVP when we get to NFL honors right before the Super Bowl.
If he doesn't punt it, dude. Is he quitting? No way you're quitting.
And he deserves it. Carried that team throughout the season and got
putting
better
his
in their bigger games.
And that punt. Oh, no.
3 straight incompletions. They don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Check your hot read. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Undercrush. Rip.
There's going to be some weird, stupid stuff.
They do go for it. It's Brady. And this
Let's
is caught that they say out of bounds. That would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have...
Oh, wow. Wow. Imagine... This is why I hate playing with him. Because he's all freaking, oh yeah, you're getting clapped. You're getting clapped, dude. Until he loses. Whatever. I don't even care anymore.